I do remember her singing Macho Man into a hairbrush, you know, getting me ready for bed.
Audrey Mustard doesn't have many memories of her mom, Reba McCoy, who Audrey last saw when she was 7 or 8, shortly before Reba, known to family and friends as Rebbie, vanished more than 25 years ago.
It's been rough. Like it's more of a just not knowing, you know, no closure. It's a little different if, you know, she passed away and we know where she is.
Family members tell us Rebbie was last seen here in the South Columbus neighborhood March 28th, 1999. Relatives say Rebbie and another man jumped into a brown van to go get some beer for a house party here on Bulen Avenue, but they never returned.
She missed out on raising her 4 children, which everybody that I've talked to says that she would have never have ran off.
Days after Rebbie was last seen, her sister filing this missing persons report in 1999 with Columbus police. The man Rebbie was said to be last seen with, telling police in the report he dropped off Rebbie on Barthman and Parsons Avenue hours after leaving Bulen Avenue to get beer.
It's heartbreaking. It's a whole mix of emotions.
We were with Audrey at that same corner where her mom is said to have been dropped off shortly before she vanished.
I don't know how to explain the feeling. It's kind of heartbreaking, and I'm very nervous standing here, just knowing that this is probably the last place that she may have been seen.
Now, years later, with 5 daughters of her own, Audrey looking for answers about what happened to her mom. She says she and her brother contacted Columbus police last fall to learn the status of her mother's missing persons investigation, and shocked to learn the case had been closed.
For all we knew, it was still an open case, but it was not.
Why did they tell you they closed it?
Because somebody got a phone call saying that they saw her in another state, and nobody followed up, nobody verified, nobody did anything.
Columbus police in a fact statement admitting to us Rebbie's missing persons case was closed after detectives received a report Rebbie was out of state, but CPD not telling us if that information was investigated or confirmed. Earlier this year, CPD says the case was reopened after Audrey notified them her mother was still missing. Investigators tell us they have no leads.
You know, call and call and call until you get your answers. Don't just settle for, you know, hearsay. It doesn't necessarily mean that things were actually taken care of.
They didn't have the ability to follow them through, so they just kind of sat. And so now we're trying to bring more life back even into those older cases.
If you've heard a lore of, you know, an uncle or a cousin or someone like that being reported missing, but you're not sure if local law enforcement has the report, or if anyone even had been reported missing back at that time, definitely call BCI.
There are almost 300 long-term missing persons cases in Ohio where BCI has DNA it cannot match to someone. Many of those older cases that may have fallen through the cracks now have a better chance to be solved because of new high-tech forensics.
The DNA is the main reason these cases get solved.
Audrey now working with BCI to help find her mom. She and her brother have submitted their DNA that's now in a database to determine if it matches any unidentified Jane Doe remains across the country. And praying new technology not available when their mom vanished will provide the answers their family is waiting for.
The time is now. There's, you know, people who would love to know what happened and need to know what happened so they can have some closure in their lives.
On your side, Steve Levine, Fox 28 News.